So these two little girls are seniors. I've got EMiLY in my lap, and she's about 10 to 11 years old. And then Teddy Bear, also a girl, is about 10 years old. And these guys were turned in by an owner who's had them for about 5 years, could no longer keep the dogs. The living situation where they were has changed. And these are a pair of senior dogs. We have classified them as being bonded, meaning that if you're going to adopt one, you have to adopt both. At this point in their lives, being 10 or 11 and around 10 years old, it would be entirely unfair to separate them. EMiLY has severe vision issues, along with the typical old dog things of papillomas, being just little skin tags, skin growths. They both, typical for older dogs that have never had significant vet care, they need dentals. Their teeth are not that great. But they are very sweet in temperament. Of course, they're nervous here in the shelter. They came from a home where it was just, there were 3 dogs in total. The one is a little more independent, so he's not really part of this mix, but these 2 girls rely on one another. When we remove Teddy Bear from the kennel, EMiLY will cry, so we need to keep them together. So in all fairness, we don't have restrictions on dogs or cats. When animals come to our shelter, we're very progressive. We assess the whole situation. They don't get categorized based on age necessarily or health issues, but we take everything into consideration before placing for adoption. So we consider both these dogs very adoptable. They do have senior health issues, so if you were going to adopt them, we have an adoption interview. We would go over their medicals. We've brought them up to speed on vaccines, deworming. They've been looked at by our shelter veterinarian, as well as we've got visiting vets that come in and help us out as well. So overall, they're in good shape considering their age, and we want to place them together. And certainly this time of year is a time of year when situations come in like this, and it's sad for the animals. It's sad for employees and volunteers here. So we would love for them to have a home, before Christmas together, and we would love them to go to a home, somebody who can commit. That's one of the challenges of pet ownership overall. You need to be able to commit to them for their whole entire life. When they were puppies, I'm not sure what their age, length of their age was estimated, but terriers in general can live to be 14 or 15 years old, and they're good sturdy little mixes. Teddy Bear is primarily just terrier mix, and then EMiLY's got some Schnauzer in her. So again, we're looking to place these guys together. EMiLY, you can see, would make a great lap dog, and then Teddy Bear is kind of in tow as well. So if you're looking for 2 senior dogs, if you know of anybody looking for 2 senior dogs, they are here. Their adoption fee is discounted because they're seniors, not because they're worth less, but it's an incentive. And of course, there's an additional incentive for adopting both. We do adopt to out of county, out of state, but we also make sure that they're good homes that are going to be able to provide what these dogs need. So again, this is EMiLY in my lap and Teddy Bear looking for homes. And that's it for this section of Pet Pals. We're going to take a short break. When we come back, we'll take a look at some of our kitty cats.